Get around Vicky, Chris, Gordon, and then did you have your hand in Christy?
I got some information to help people.
Okay, well, a couple of things. While you're sounding just as helpless as us, and that doesn't make me feel good. And so, I mean, with you agreeing and all that, with all due respect, you know, your office has, you guys are number one, you're the chief legal counsel for the government here, right? State government.
For the, well, yeah, I mean, for the government.
Right, and the other thing that you also do, don't you have certain executive enforcement responsibilities?
I'm not sure I know what executive means, but we do enforce, there are specific law, I mean, our office isn't, we're not just this wild card cop that can go out and sue under any law.
I understand.
Legislature said, the Attorney General, you can enforce this law, this law, this law, this law.
Right, okay, but with that being said, you have some power.
Absolutely.
And so, okay, so we needed you guys, because you said y'all been chit-chatting. I'm done with the little chit-chat and do some law enforcement. And so unless and until you can figure out the specifics and you're trying to collaborate with the federal government, what you can be lobbying now, particularly since you guys are lawyers, is to put an injunction and a moratorium on this whole mess. So if it takes y'all 30 years to figure it out, at least there'll be a moratorium on these things. So that's something you can do right away. You can begin to move on that. That'll help you breathe. So we can be chilling in our houses while y'all figure out the mess. And I'm sure y'all will come up with something quick, fast, and in a hurry. But that's one thing you can do. Hopefully you can write that down. The other thing I want to say really quick, and I need some answers from, is that I have been involved in several pro se cases. All y'all judges know me. Your office knows me. The problem I have with it is the fact that you guys are the chief legal counsel for the very judges that sit back and allow these banks to do that. If there's a serial killer, at some point somebody's going to look at the policeman and say, what in the world are y'all doing? So I'm looking at you guys and saying, Mr. Law Enforcement, what in the world are you guys doing? And if we had the audacity, unmitigated gall to lead in foreclosures well before it became a national epidemic, why in the world would you lead? Why are you waiting for federal government and other people to come in and jump? Like the man said here, you guys need to show boldness. You need to say, just like the lady in Arizona who's trying to get rid of people, Governor, whatever her name is, and just like this knucklehead man now who's stealing rights in Wisconsin, we need you guys to get up and say whether the federal government does anything or not, we are going to protect our people, because if we can lead in the foreclosure epidemic well before it became national in the state of Colorado, surely we can lead in finding a resolution. So the moratorium and the injunction is something that you guys can do right away. And you guys need to be advising, since you're the chief legal counsel, you need to be advising your judges to quit colluding, because I have sued several of them, and your office represents them. And y'all met me in the federal court while I stood there by myself, and they made me look like a complete idiot with falsified documents, and I'm facing a federal criminal case right now, and the accusers that are coming against me are the very banks that I've decided to sue many years before this thing became popular. So I'm putting that at your feet. I've got letters with you guys. You just got another notice of claim where I'm getting ready to sue another judge, and that's what you guys can do right now. So I don't need, if I go to a counselor and a psychiatrist, I don't need her laying in the chair too. That's what you're doing. We've expressed outwards. We need you to begin to do something, and that's something I believe, sir, without due respect, that you can do. Now, surely you understand my passion. If you're homeless like we are, and we're living in Crossroads, and they told us to go stay in a homeless shelter, and on August 24th, because I was holding these cases up in court, the police came to our house August 24th at 7 o'clock in the morning with the alarm company. They changed the locks on my house, made us stand on the sidewalk in our nightclothes with absolutely no court order, and I was able to record some of it. They did all these different things, and now I'm out of my house with absolutely no court order. Please, y'all need to get busy. And so this is the whole rules, and I would say to all y'all, your stories are the same. So at some point, you got to say to yourself, you got to quit saying the same stuff. We've been pumped enough with all that, and y'all got us on the rules. Hold and loss mitigation. Ooh, half a payment, and you just like, yeah, we talking. I don't want to hear that. Get busy.
Well, we have an opportunity
All
right now. Right now, we are getting ready to vote for the mayor of the city and county again.
Yes.
They appoint the judges.
That's right, the corrupt judges.
Oh, and they're all corrupt.
Oh, I can
And you guys
I
protect
know
those
that.
judges.
I've done this
They defend them.
19 months,
It's
so-
their own